Hey guys, this is Casual with a NerdHammer.net battle report. This is round 2 of the Outside the Box Games Birthday Bash tournament. Had about 24 people in it, and it was a great event. And I don't know if you saw, but there was actually myself, Anthony from the Sustainable Center, and the Warriors Vault. 3 battle reporters all battle reporting this tournament, so we got lots of coverage. I'm a little late on my coverage, but it's been a busy 2 weeks. So here we go. Round 2 is against Lizardmen. And I'm sorry, this picture's a little dark. You may have seen this army in one of the Sustainable Center's reports a little while back. Got some proxies in it. Go easy on the comments. He's a very nice guy, and I think he's a pretty new player. So here's what we're looking at. These horses are actually pterodons. Pterodactyls? Pterodons, whatever. A big unit of Saurus warriors, about 10 wide there. I think he has little skink priests attached to them. Another unit of pterodons. The steam tank is a Bastillodon, I believe. The Raiders of the Lost Ark explosion thing. I think he has a unit of Temple Guard with the Salon here, and another unit of Saurus warriors on the right side, and another unit of pterodons. On my side, I bunker up pretty good on the right side. I got my single beast, I got my block of 4 beasts, my 25 plague bearers with the BSB, giving them the regen locus, my plague drones tucked in behind, the cannon tucked in behind, Furies with Epidemius in his bunker, Papa Nurgle hiding out way over here, and another cannon. So, Vanguard moves, he brings up his pterodons right here. Brings them up in the center, and brings them up on the left side. So Demons, for the second time in a row, win first turn. Pretty awesome. So I move up pretty aggressively. There's not much that I am afraid of here. So, I'm just pushing up. This round of the tournament has a really weird scenario. It's like a magic thing. When you roll your winds of dice, or winds of magic dice, you roll a d6, and on a 1, 2, 3, you get -3 to casting. On a 4, 5, 6, you get +3 to casting. So ridiculous scenario. No one really likes it. It makes magic phases way overpowered when you actually roll the 4, 5, or 6, and you will see that in this game of how insane that can be. Over here, I think I just did a grape shot with the cannon and took out those pterodons. So that made things pretty easy. And another cannon takes out the Bastillodon, so that made things go pretty quick. And turn 1 lizards, I see that the counter's at 6. I think that must mean that it wasn't a grape shot that killed those pterodons. I must have did a magic spell, the Lord Nurgle one. I forget what it's called. But yeah, it did 6 wounds. So my opponent moves his lines up. He's a little tentative with his Salon, keeping him back behind the woods there. This is actually woods. We don't play this as anything. It's just, passable terrain, regular terrain, open terrain. My idea here, I'm trying to deny flank on the right side, and I'm just going to sweep through his lines as fast as possible. I got the Bastillodon out of the way, so that's some easy points. I'm just pushing up in the center with my single beast and my other block of beasts. I'm going to use them as the layers. This unit here on the left side, he's pretty far out of the combat at this point, so I'm going to try to keep them out of combat while I bear down on the Salon's unit. So on this side, my opponent's magic kills 2 of my Furies. That's okay. I really don't need him for much in this game. I don't really need him for redirecting, so I'm okay with that. And I did get Fleshy Abundance up here on my beasts, so they have a 3-up regen, and he still gets a wound through magic. So yeah, the 3-up regen really didn't help me there. Probably did. I don't really know what spell he cast, but he only gets 1 through. Turn 2, Demons. And I get a pretty big magic phase. I actually get 2 spells off on this unit. I get Blades of Purification and Fleshy Abundance, so they have a 3-up regen and poisoning on 5s. So on this side, I just shoot my cannon down the line here. My cannons don't have much to do at this point, so yeah, I just fire off and actually do pretty good. I take off 1, 2, 3, about 7 of them, so that's not a bad cannon shot. Turn 2, Lizardman. He gets he's running Lure of High Magic, I believe, and it's the I think it's Soul Quench, right? 4d6, Strength 5 or whatever. So it goes off irresistibly, and for the 4d6 he rolled 4 6s. So yeah, I am extremely lucky that only 3 of those wounds went through. That was just amazing. He just looked at me. I was like, wow, that was impressive. I should have actually got a picture of it, but the dice are behind the house. It's hard for me to see him. But yeah, so Papa gets away pretty lucky on that round of magic. So turn 3, demons. So I go for some charges here. I bring Papa Nurgle into the Saurus block. I also fly the drones in. This unit here, I just, getting ready to take care of anything else that's coming from the center of the lines. I fly my Furies up to deny him a flank on my plague drones. I know I'm probably not gonna break that Saurus unit on the first round, so I just wanted to keep him away there. I bring this beast up. In the last turn, he did a nice job. He's chaffing my beast here, but I just decide not to even go after him. I figure, the beast can sit back for a turn or two. I don't know what I was thinking here. Maybe because of my cannon. I think I did a grape shot with the cannon or something, and I just didn't do any wounds. I thought maybe I could kill one of them or 2 of them. But yeah, that didn't work out for me. So yeah, that's what that's looking like. I think that's just showing, bringing in the Furies up to redirect the Saurus block. And of course, one of my cannons misfires and blows up. So after combat, yeah, Papa Nurgle and the Plague Drones, they did pretty well. Killed a bunch, but, cold-blooded, rerollable. They're going to be sticking around at least 1 turn, and he's steadfast, so yeah, I'll definitely be sticking around. Papa Nurgle didn't take any wounds. He still has the 3 from Lore High Magic, and the drone has, 1 wound on him. So, Lizardmen turn 3, you see the tally I got up. So I have +1 toughness, +1 strength, and I'm working on Killing Blow. So this is after combat. Yeah, those lizards are gone. They weren't steadfast anymore, and they broke, and I just restrained and reformed so that I can face the Saurus or the Temple Guard block. Turn 4, demons. I have full tally now, so it's time to bring the pain. I charged the drones and Papa Nurgle. Only the drones made it. So I bring up this beast to chaff up the other Saurus block, and I'm bringing the beast up and just working the rest of my units around. Yep, just another shot of it. So after combat here, yeah, I won combat, but he sticks around, so I'm hoping to get Papa Nurgle in here and, get some help to this fight and hopefully whittle that Slans unit down. Turn 4, Lizardman. He brings this Saurus block into my single beast, and this is actually after combat. The beast actually stuck, which is so awesome. You gotta love when a 60-point single beast can hold up to a entire Saurus warrior unit. So after combat here, yeah, the drones are so tough right now. I mean, the mounts themselves are at strength 6, toughness 6. The riders strength 5. So they're definitely doing a number to the Temple Guard unit. You can see they weren't steadfast, but they are stubborn with the Slan in there. So it's gonna take a little bit more work to get them down. But you can see I put the Curse of the Leper on them, so they're +2 toughness on top of it, so they're toughness 8. So demons turn 5. Not much going on here. I think I shot one of these guys with the cannon. And this is what I'm talking about with the big magic phase. So I did roll boxcars on my magic phase, and on top of rolling boxcars from my magic phase, I rolled a 4, 5, or 6 for the scenario, and I ran out of spells to cast basically because they all went off. I got Fleshy Abundance on my beast here. I also get Curse of the Leper with +3 toughness on my Plague drones, and I also give them poisoning on a 5/6. So yeah, that's just a brutal, brutal magic phase. And you see I had a free unit of Bloodletters come on the board. I put them back here just in case I wasn't able to get this unit if they stayed steadfast. But as you see, yeah, I just whipped them up and ran them down. So the Bloodletters are pretty much useless. And after combat here, just a Slan left, and this is where my opponent decides to call it on turn 5. So yeah, at the end of the game, a convincing win for the Demons. I get 24 out of 25 points. My opponent got the minimum. It was a good game. You know, I had a game plan, and with that insane magic phases, you know, I was able to cast a lot of stuff and really boost up the units that I needed to boost up, to buff up, and just went to work. So that's it. I got 36 points overall for the tournament, and I'm looking at game 3 and I'm thinking I might have a chance at this. And the reason being, Paint is a lot of points at OTB. You know, he's really trying to push the idea of getting painted armies on the table, and as you see in my last 2, like, nothing's painted, and I'm fine with it. I'm okay for one-day tournaments playing against unpainted armies. You know, I've seen enough plastic gray models in my lifetime that, you know, I don't mind it, especially when you're first getting into the game. But I do like that a TO will give extra points for painted models, and I think it's like on a scoring system here. He has certain points for everything, and he goes by and grades everybody's miniatures, and it's like on a 20 scale. So if you have a decently painted army, or at least a fully painted army, you're going to get some good points to your overall tournament points. So I'm looking at this. Yeah, I had a bad loss in the first round, but I did have a massacre in this round. I usually average about 16 out of 20 points on my paint at OTB, so I'm thinking, you know, that really kind of helps me against some of the other unpainted armies. If I can go into round 3 and possibly get a massacre, I might be sitting pretty. I might not be in first, but I might be able to scratch the top 3. So looking at round 3, it's going to be an important matchup. So come back and check out round 3, guys. Thanks for watching.